the time has come. It's time to start hauling what we got on our honeymoon. We're going to split this into multiple parts, and today we're going to show you the hard goods.
Yep, let's get started.
Hi, I'm Kamala.
And I'm Kang, and we are
The Five Resellers.
All right, so as you might already know, we got married recently, and then we went on this epic road trip all across Texas. We went to all of these thrift stores, and we're gonna link the video up there if you haven't already seen it. And today, as part of the series that we're starting, we're gonna go through all of the hard goods. So follow us on this journey. We sell part-time on Instagram, eBay, Poshmark. But today, I think a lot of these are gonna be going on eBay.
I think so.
Some of them are gonna go on Poshmark, but we're gonna really focus on all of these crazy cool hard goods that we got.
Okay, so first we have this Winnie the Pooh plush, and it is a winter version. It's a Disney Store exclusive. So when I looked up comps, they seem to be going for about $20. So we thought that was pretty good for a stuffed animal, so we picked it up.
Yep. Next, we're gonna show these 4 prints that we got. If you have any idea of what these are, then let us know if they're worth anything. We just thought they were so cool, we couldn't leave them behind. We've got 4 of them, and quite frankly, we don't know a lot about them. We did a little bit of research, but we can only find so much.
And when we tried to use Google Translate, it doesn't. You tried to Google Translate this, right?
Yeah, Google Translate has a built-in camera function where you can, try to translate based on what the camera is seeing, and we couldn't get it to translate. So we might have to find a translator, someone that will just translate what it says, but the art on it is just so beautiful. So we might keep them. If we can't sell them, we'll keep them in one of our rooms here in the house.
So they're definitely vintage. We just have to find out what they are. We're hoping for, have you seen that that news story that's like the bowl that sold for like $20,000? That's what we're hoping that these are.
It's a long shot, but we're going to swing for the fences on this one.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move into some of these other cool pieces like this bad boy. So you probably saw in the previous video where there was a short clip of this, but it's a Sony Handycam, and I paid up a little bit during the estate sale that clip was in, and I paid a little over $100 for it, but it's in great condition. I got to test it out, and the comps are looking pretty good. I'm thinking I can get at least $350 for it.
Dang!
So
oh my gosh!
We will see.
I thought you said $200 when we were
Well, that's
talking,
conservative, but
oh my
I'm
gosh.
hoping
Wow.
for $350 because it's in such good condition. It's got a lot of the accessories, and we shall see. Okay, so we're gonna show you this really cool blanket that we got, and we consider it a hard good because it's kind of in its category.
Well, yeah, we consider hard goods anything that's not clothes or shoes, is what we're defining in this video anyway. This is everything other than clothes and shoes that we got on our trip. You can see that it's this really cool design with these, southern ladies with this cool fabric, and it doesn't have any tags on it, so it might be homemade. It looks like someone had a serger that they used. And so it just was so interesting, and I think that quilts are really big right now, so we're gonna see how it will do. It's in really good condition, so we're hoping to get a good amount of money for it. I think I might even start at like $100 online.
Let's see how it goes. Next, we've got this Beauville tea towel, and I'm gonna show it. Why don't you tell them a little bit about it?
So it's a garden themed tea towel, and when I looked this brand up, I picked it up because it's this nice blue and yellow color, and I know that a lot of people have their kitchens in that theme, and so I picked it up because it looks really nice, and I looked it up, and this tea towel on eBay is selling for like $20. Can you believe that? Can you believe that people buy used tea towels online for $20?
Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Moving on, we've got a few books, we have this Willa Cather book, The Troll Garden.
Yeah, I just picked this up randomly. I thought it was really cool. I don't even think I looked it up, but I thought that the design on the front was cool, and it was just an interesting addition. And it's in pretty good condition, so I'll have to look it up and see how much that will be worth.
Next is this other book. It's a review manual. I'm hoping to get about $100 for it. So I don't know. I'll take $50 even, but we shall see. Next, we've got this book that is still shrink wrapped. It is God of War Ultimate Edition. We're hoping to get $20 or $30 for this book.
Yeah.
Similarly, we've got this Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition guide for Spirit Tracks, and I'm hoping to get about $20 or $30 for this as well. If I can't sell this, then we're gonna keep it. So,
like a nerd.
so we're going to keep it. Okay, so another book we got, very exciting. I looked this up. It is the Constitution of the United States of America, and
I couldn't figure out what that was. No, looked up this edition of
right.
this.
We looked up this edition, and you know, it's got such a nice, hefty feel to it, very visually appealing, and it should sell for about $40. Items that we don't really deal too much with are very exciting to us because we're really trying to get into these hard goods and, you know, venture out because, as you know, we sell mostly clothes.
Right.
But we're very excited to show you the rest of this stuff. So next, let's go into this Ravensburger puzzle.
Yeah. So we picked this up. Ravensburger is a great puzzle brand. It is like the top tier of puzzles. And so we're gonna do this puzzle just to make sure that it has all the pieces, you know, just quality control.
Yeah.
Quality management.
If you can't tell, we love puzzles.
Yeah.
Camilla really, really loves puzzles. So
Yeah.
we're gonna make sure that the pieces are there and, you know, just take some time off from the hustle and bustle of whatever we're doing and just try to have fun with that puzzle.
Right, exactly. But once we've done that, we're gonna try to sell it.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get at least $20 for it.
Oh,
So
I'm sure.
we'll see. Next, I want to show you this stack of CDs that we got at the San Antonio bins. It's one of the few things that we got there. We got so many of these, and we're gonna lot some of them up. Some of them are pairs. We got some Frank Sinatra, BC Boys. We even got a DMX, rest in peace. His CDs are hopefully going to do well, and we'll see how those go.
Oh, so this is kind of like a little catch-all tray, and it just was so nicely painted. I figured that maybe I could sell it on my Instagram. And on the back, I think that says Innsbruck, but I'm not really sure. So if you know anything about what it says on the back there, if you've seen that before, but I think it's something from the Alps, basically.
We've got this cute little turtle. I found it at the Dallas bins, and it had a top at one point, and then it was kind of in a really bad spot. It kind of popped off, and it broke. So it had
shattered on the parking lot.
Yeah, it had a shell on it, and it was just so cute. Maybe someone can use it as a planter.
Yeah, it would look so cute with a succulent in here, like one of those, like an aloe plants or something like that, you know, coming out.
So next, we've got the set of 4 Fiestaware.
Yeah, these are Fiestaware mugs, and these should sell for about $15. So I'm excited for these. They do need to be cleaned out a little bit, but you know, I can just soak them in some soap and water. That's easy to do.
So we've got some more mugs, and these are
Holiday Elegance. They're a 1995 limited edition by Fireworks Designs, and we just thought that these were so nice. Like if they don't sell, we would keep them. I love Christmas mugs and everything related to that.
Look at that little detail.
Yeah, they've got a detail on the inside. They look almost like stained glass style. But yeah, these are just really nice. So we're hoping to get a good amount.
Yeah, look at these handles. Like
I know, like every detail was accounted for.
Okay, a few more mugs. This one I should have put back. It's just the Saturday Evening Post. It's pretty hefty. It's got a nice weight to it, but I don't think it's worth much. Maybe $10 at most. So 2 more mugs. These, promise, these are the last one. And these are also Christmas, just like.
And these are Crate and Barrel. So we're hoping that the brand of that carries it, and people love polar bears. So
yeah.
Or is that a dog? Do you think that's a dog?
I guess it is a dog. Okay. Okay. All right. Let us know if you think that that's a polar bear, but we're pretty sure it's a dog at this point. Okay. So let's go into some of these hats. This one is really exciting.
Yeah.
Our friend Flippy McFlipperson, also known as Evan, he told us that this hat can go for about $60 to $75. Apparently, the shark bite type of pattern there is very desirable. We'll see how it goes. We'll let you know how it goes. Okay, so we've got this other hat, Big Tex Trailers. I got this at one of those garage sales and hoping to get 15 or 20 for that. This one I think is vintage. It's got a neat little picture there of a sailboat. I just thought it was nice. And I looked up this brand right here, Youngyan, and I saw that it was vintage. So we'll see how much we can get for that. Take a chance on it. This other one is Stussy. Why don't you tell them a little bit about this?
I don't know about it.
Okay, well, I'll tell you a little bit about it. Because we once sold a
sold a sweater.
Or a sweater with this brand on it, and we found out that it was Stussy.
Oh yeah, we had to use Google Lens to look it up because we didn't know what it said.
Yeah.
Because usually, so on the front here, yeah, like, could you read what that says? If he wasn't saying it out loud, I don't think so. It looks like just gibberish, basically, just scribbles. So
we'll see how it does. It's a pretty popular brand, I think, in California. All right, we've got two other plush that we're going to show you. This one is Simba.
Yes, this is vintage Lion King. It's from it's from Mattel. So not from the Disney store, but from Mattel. It does need a little bit of sprucing up, this little guy, but it should go for a good amount. Wow, do you hear that?
Oh, there's something in there. It's got a rattler, so maybe it's kind of a rattler, but maybe it's...
Oh, do you hear that?
Oh. Maybe it's supposed to be a squeaky at one point. Yeah, I think it's
supposed to be a squeaky.
Maybe a broken squeaky toy. Wow, okay, so we just learned something about it. If you know anything in particular about it, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, odd, very odd.
Moving on, we've got this teddy bear that needs a little bit of TLC. The mouth part is kind of coming off. Yeah. But we saw that it had Lacoste on his shirt here, and it said limited edition on his foot. And so we got to do a little bit of research. I'm always learning about different categories, so I wanted to try to see what this was worth. Okay, so we've got this Rawlings glove that I think we can get about $20 or $30 for. I don't remember what I found out when I originally looked up comps for it, but it's in really great condition, and it's about that season, so we should get it listed very fast.
Tiny.
Okay, next we got this Linksys router. I actually have to test it out, but I'm almost certain that it'll work. At $2, you can't really go wrong, but I should be able to get at least $60 for this if it's in good working condition. It's got the power adapter and everything. Another piece of electronics is this Samsung Deluxe Automatic Inflate Blood Pressure Monitor with Heart Sense. And it's basically new in box.
Yeah, it looks like it's been used a couple times, but not very much, so...
Yeah, it's got some scuffing on the face there. But pretty much the accessories are in there. And hopefully we'll get about $30 for it. So we pieced out some of these Cuisinart pieces. We had gotten one of those bowls, and this one we're going to sell. The bowl we may keep. I think we can get about $15 for just this piece. Yeah, so this piece goes to a food processor, and basically it sits in like this, and then from the top you can put things down that need to be grated. So it basically spins and it grates whatever you're putting in through the top mouth, essentially. hopefully it works great.
Yeah.
Next, we have this empty bowl by the Sunset Canyon Pottery Company.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought that it was kind of neat.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even perfectly a circular bowl.
I think that's
I think that's part of, I think that's part of the design. So I think it's just funny and neat. I don't know how much we're gonna get for it, but I couldn't leave it behind. Okay, so you probably can guess what this is. It's Revereware. See if we can clean it up and sell it. Hopefully, I don't know, maybe $20. I'm not exactly sure what this particular thing is going for, but if we can't sell it, we're gonna keep it because we like quality items in our kitchen. So this next piece is a bottle of cologne by Stetson. I should have done a better comp on this when I was at the thrift store, but essentially it'll probably go for $10 or $12. Not a whole lot. Kind of a mistake to pick this up, but we'll try to sell it anyway since it's basically brand new.
Yeah.
Stetson
sure.
is a good hat brand, but apparently not a very good cologne brand.
Yeah. Okay, so next we picked up 2 cassettes, and this one is the soundtrack of E.T., and this one is Michael Jackson's Thriller. So I thought that these were pretty interesting. They won't sell for that much, maybe $10 each, but in our experience with selling CDs, it's really easy to take pictures of them, to list them, all of that. So we're happy to do that. So next we have this measuring cup, I guess. It's by Pampered Chef. And the way that I've always seen this used is it's perfect for measuring peanut butter. So if you don't want to use like your regular measuring cups, this works out great because you can see exactly how much you're filling it, and then you can just push the tube out and it clears kind of perfectly the peanut butter. So anyway, that's what I've always used it for, but it should go for about $15 online.
So we've got this full set of Downton Abbey seasons 1 through 6, and we're hoping to get I think like $30 for them.
Okay, so these are a couple books, and they are all cross-stitch patterns. I'm thinking that I might keep this one, this cross-stitch ornaments, because that's kind of my speed. I can do a cross-stitch project about the size of an ornament. But these other ones have, different projects and things, and they're all from the same company. Made these, a leisure arts publication. So I'm going to lot these other 3 up and try to sell them. Yeah, it's really interesting. So
very nice.
Yeah.
All of these are so cool.
Yeah.
And they're in really good condition too. We sold a book similar to this before.
I think just an older edition. Yeah. So the one that we sold was called Time Chart History of the World. And this one is Time Chart of World History. So I don't know, maybe one of them is a knockoff. I'm not really sure. But it's really interesting because it's this huge book. And it has all sorts of history in here. And then in the back, it has this
fold out.
Yeah, this fold out chart. So,
it's enormous.
Seriously.
Very, very long.
So it, gives a whole chart of the history of the world. So the last one that we sold internationally to someone on eBay. So maybe it will be the same.
$25 or something like that. Okay, so we are almost done. We've got this probably silver plate by W.M. Rogers. It's this really ornate plate. We'll give it a try. I think maybe we'll get $10 or $15 for it. Last but not least, we've got this set of VHSs. And I don't know if we're going to get a whole lot for this. We are going to lot up these Lion Kings. The Lion King 1.5, and The Lion King 2, Simba's Pride. Hopefully, we'll be able to sell them pretty quickly. Some of these type of things, they comp not very great, but when you lot them up, they can make it worth it, right? And so we're going to lot up some of these, and hopefully we'll be able to make our money back and some extra. So that's all we had. That's all of the hard goods that we picked up.
Right. So we'll be back with another video later with all of our shoes. We'll have one video of just shoes, and then we'll divide our clothing out. Pretty much it's going to be by laundry load. It's kind of how we're going to divide it out, because when we put it into our spreadsheet, we sorted it by, you know, what can go in the laundry together, what needs to be steamed, all of that kind of stuff. So we're going to show those once we have them clean. So how we determined how much all of this cost, because we had so much stuff, it all kind of got mixed together in the trunk of our car. So we totaled up how much we spent over the course of the honeymoon on all of our different thrift stops, and then divided it out by the number of items that we got. And it came out to an average of $2.18 per item. So that includes the Sony Handycam and, you know, all the stuff that we got at the bin. So I would say that's pretty good, considering, you know, we paid up for that. We paid up for a couple things at Buffalo Exchange. So $2.18, that is a great average price. So stay tuned so that you can see the whole extent of what we got, because this is just the beginning.
A lot of them were bread and butter items, but we got some designer things too. So we're really excited to show you some of these items. Hopefully you got some entertainment value from looking at some of those items. We're very excited to pick up hard goods. We don't do a whole lot of them, and I've caught the bug for garage sales. I am totally addicted because I want to go next week, even though we've got all of this stuff to go through. But we've got some things that we want for this house, so I've got a good reason to do it. And hopefully I can get some really cool stuff for cheap. But anyway, I hope that you enjoyed a lot of this. We hope that you come back for all of the other videos in this series.
If you liked this video, give this video a thumbs up and comment down below about, you know, what your favorite item was, or if you know anything about any of these items that we didn't mention in the video. Leave your wisdom, your knowledge in the comment section, and make sure that you're subscribed and have that bell notification turned on, so that as we release the videos in this series, you can be one of the first people to see what we got.
And if you want any of this stuff, we almost always forget to talk about it. If
Send
you
us
want
an
any
email.
of this stuff, let us know. We'll give you a good deal for it. So thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate all of you, and I think that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep that passion burning. Whatever it is you're trying to do reselling for, whether it's something like this, or paying off debt, or saving for retirement, we're rooting for you. Keep that passion burning. We'll see you later.
Bye.